messages just don't help me well. Drop your location, baby, so I can be on my way. Send me your destination, baby, and I'll be on my way. I'm talking taking all through the night. If you're not moving, then you're not doing it right. Temptation is taking over me. This situation, God, it's getting hard to be. Drop your location, baby, so I can be on my way. Send me your destination, baby, and I'll be on my way.
Where's the most convenient place to get that big fitness energy? It's Planet Fitness. With equipment for every workout, everyone belongs in the judgment-free zone. Join today.
Just like a river. While I get in my position, baby, I'ma make your body shiver. Listen, I met this young woman, y'all, yeah, down at the mall, about high heels and jeans on. She asked if she could take me, yeah, to see Niagara Falls. Beautiful sight. She took me to her crib, took off all her clothes. She began to spread her legs, and y'all know how the story goes. I like you wet, yeah, wet just like a river. I'ma make your body shiver. Listen, she said, I like the way you stroke it. You make me wanna scream. She was riding and grinding so good, yeah. Oh, I made her body cream. She was working it so good. She even made me sweat. Now I just got to say, that girl was so damn wet. I like you wet, wet just like a river, wet just like a river. While I get in my position, baby, yeah. body shiver. Make your body shiver. I like you wet just like a river. Wet just like a river. While I get in my position, baby, I'ma make your body shiver. Make your body shiver. I like you wet.
Alright now. You know, fellas, some of y'all got a good woman at home.
Life's full of choices. Here's a simple one.
But you just won't treat her right. But I come to tell you, it's time to start back loving our women. Let's go.
Let me tell you one thing I know. When you got a good woman, don't let her go. My mama, she told me, she said, boy, you got a good thing, one that you can call on. She'll come through for me. But y'all know how we do, fellas. Gotta find out first. We gotta take her through the valley just to get her over it. But oh God, it's so good, because he didn't take her from me. He gave me another chance, and now she's got all of me. So my question is, are you gonna love your lady, take care of your own, and take care of your baby? Cause it's time, feel it, it's time to start back loving our women. Let's bring the love back. Let's bring the love back. Fellas, it's time. Let's bring the love back. It's time. Let's bring the love back. Start back loving our women. Let's bring the love back. Let's bring the love back. You gotta look at where we've come from. We all come from one this room. She hold me down through the hard times. And it is with all of our shit. But oh God, it's so good, because he didn't take her from me. He gave me another chance, and now she's got all of me. My question is, are you gonna love your lady, take care of your home, and take care of your baby? Cause it's time, fellas, it's time to start back loving our women. Let's bring the love back. Oh yeah, let's bring the love back. Fellas, it's time. Let's bring the love back. It's time. Let's bring the love back. Start back loving our women. Let's bring the love back. Let's bring the love back. Oh, let's bring the love. Let's bring the love back. Oh, let's bring the love back. Bring the love back. Come on, fellas. Let's bring the love. Start loving our women. Let's bring the love back. And bring the love back. Let's bring the love. Bring the love back. Let's bring the love back. Oh, be the man of the house. Come home at night. Love that lady and treat her right. Oh.
With the cowboy boots. Woo. Hey, it's M. Kelly putting on the day. I got my country partner.
It's the king of Trail Ride Blues, Jeter Jones.
Ooh, yeah, baby. Trail riding down with the cowboy boots. Old Town ENT. Oh, yeah, yeah. Listen, you just a fine grown lady, always looking real good. Yeah. She got a brand new Mercedes. We driving in the country, baby, yeah. She can't hide it, she a country girl. On a sexy living in a country world. 50's a new 40, baby, can't you tell? know that you wear it well. Yeah. She told me, baby, I'm a conservative woman, but tonight I'm gonna break it loose. She putting on the Daisy Dukes. Yeah. Trail riding down with the cowboy boots. Oh yeah. She putting on the Daisy Dukes. Yeah. Trail riding down with the cowboy boots. Oh yeah.
Let me get a little piece. Something about that wall, something about your smile, the way you hitting in them Daisy Dukes. Girl, you're driving me wild, like a dog in heat. Can't leave you alone. I said like Jodeci, I just can't leave you alone. Might be from the city, country too, like SWV. Said I'm so into you.
She putting on the Daisy Dukes. Yeah. Trail riding down with the cowboy boots. Oh yeah. She putting on the Daisy Dukes. Yeah. Trail riding down with the cowboy boots.
The way you hitting in them Daisy Dukes.
Sing it again one time for me. Daisy Dukes. Oh yeah. Trail riding down with the cowboy boots. Trail riding down, yeah. Oh, trail riding in them Daisy Dukes. Yeah. Trail riding down with the cowboy boots. Oh yeah. You a cowgirl, but you still bad and bougie. She said I ride fast, and you better not lose me. Ooh, baby. Ooh, them Daisy Dukes look good to me. Yeah. With your cowboy boots, baby, never leave.
The way you hitting in them Daisy Dukes.
She putting on the Daisy Dukes. Yeah. Trail riding down with the cowboy boots.
The way you hitting Daisy Dukes.
She putting on the Daisy Dukes.
Can I get started about 5 minutes early? Will that be alright with you?
This one right here for my ladies.
This motherfucker calling me just to be
Hey, fella,
annoying.
and you saw that one woman, and you just had to go there and talk to her. You was like,
It was alright for me to start a few minutes early.
We rely on our partners at Ferguson to make sure everything runs smoothly.
Go on and wave your hands. It was alright for me to start a few seconds, a few minutes, about 5 minutes early. Let me know.
Hey, it's M. Kelly. She putting on the Daisy. I got my country partner.
It's the King of Straight Rhyme Blues G.
If y'all tell me okay, then I'll start early. I really only have about 4 minutes.
If you're playing it now or you're playing it later, come playing with us here at the Red Carpet. I'm running a special right now to 10-4-24. That's 10-4-24. $1,000 for all day. Brand new renovated building, 3,000 square feet. That the building comes with free photo booth, free 360, free marquee letters and numbers, free microwave, refrigerator, ice maker, sink, everything in the building is free. Free tables, free chairs, free centerpieces, everything that you need, free tablecloth, everything in the building is free for only $1,000. If you book within the special date, you can have your party whenever, November, December, January, February, next year, 2026, whenever you get ready to have your party, just book within the special date, 10/4/24, have your party for $1,000. The address is 3212 South Perk, 901-450-8313. Everything in the building is free. I'm gonna save you $1,000 before you spend $1,000. That's my motto. You can't beat it nowhere in the city. Come see me. 901-450-8313. Everything in the building is free for $1,000. Book within the special date, 10/4/24. Come see me.
When death comes to your family and you're left in charge of putting together a celebration of life program, you want that program to be memorable, beautiful, and to project the marvelous life that your loved one lived. Well, for your funeral program, you don't have to search or look around. You just need to call the obituary queen, D. Ferris of Ferris Media and Marketing and Alpha Omega Monuments. D takes pride in special design and production of your loved one's memorable program. After the funeral and your loved one is buried and you want that burial spot to be memorialized forever, call D for your monument. D. Ferris and Ferris Media and Marketing Management can take care of all of your print needs, both church and professional. And anything that you need, D can get it done. You're looking for a graphic expert? Call D at 901-440-6643. That's 901-440-6643, or go by 2960 Chelsea at Warford. Do you need a custom designed t-shirt made for any occasion and you don't know where to go? Well, you want to call D2G Screenshots, owned by my good friend John Olam. John specializes in direct-to-garment printing. You can put anything on a t-shirt that you can take a picture of. You just snap it, send it, and wear it. No design is too hard for John. John will fix your t-shirts up in a matter of days and have it back to you. Whether it's for your business, whether it's for your community organization, whether it's for your girls' night out, whether you've got a motto or a theme that you want the world to know about, John Olam and D2G is the place to go. In fact, he's been doing the Cussing Pastor t-shirts now for a number of years, so I strongly recommend him. Call 279-0434. That's area code 901-279-0434. John got you.
Are you a citizen of
security
the
for
state of
me
Mississippi?
is very
You need
important.
life insurance,
That's the reason I call
home insurance,
Dorothy
auto or
Summers
commercial
of
insurance.
ADT
Well,
Security
you need to call
Systems and
Chandra
had her
Bassett,
come out
who has
and improve
20 years
my system
of
with a new alarm system,
She's located
new
in
cameras,
Branch,
and even
Mississippi.
a
She's affiliated with
doorbell
Alpha
ringer.
Insurance.
But
So,
she can do the very
resident,
same thing for you.
Chandra Bassett,
Whether you're in Memphis
at
or
662.
Kalamazoo.
In the time of bereavement, there are three things that's important to every family. That's service, professionalism, and cost. And if cost is a factor in your time of bereavement, then you need to be going to R.B. Bernard Funeral Services, where a complete funeral package starts at $18.95.
$18.95? My family spent $5,000. I told y'all don't come down here and we should have went to R. Bernard Funeral Service. Get my stuff and let's get up out of here. I mean, let's go.
Brother, everything is going to be okay.
I hope so.
Because your family is now going to do like so many families in the Mid-South area and take their loved ones to R. Bernard Funeral Services, where they will honor any funeral policy. You heard me correctly. They will honor any funeral policy that you want to take to any other funeral home. R. Bernard got you. Look, let me tell you, they also have cremations that start at $695. You can't beat the service that you're going to get at R. Bernard's Funeral Services. Once your loved one arrives at R. Bernard Funeral Services, they're in the hands of qualified licensed funeral directors and morticians. R. Bernard's Funeral Home, located at 2764 Lamar. Give them a call in your time of bereavement. Area code 901-400-0100. Man, you at R. Bernard's Funeral Home now. I know you're happy.
The cousin pastor, well damn. You know, I'm the baddest mother that ever did this. But hell, I done messed up again. That's what my ass did, thinking I'm a superstar. She never gave a damn whether I was a star or not, long as I was shining at the house. Get to a fast. Oh, you had me screaming in the house, calling you bad names. But I remember that vow we made, baby. I promise it'll never change. Then I thought one night I'd do it my way. I started a city fight. It damn near cost me my whole life's worth. Turn my world upside down. One thing for sure, two things I know. I love her so. I want her back. Yeah. I want her back. Oh yeah. I want her back. Yeah. Show them. I want her back. Stacy. I'm sorry, honey, for mistreating you. Oh yeah. I promised myself when I marry you, I will be good to you. Yes, I did. Yeah. I made some mistakes, baby, and I will own up to them. Yes, I will. And I promise not to do it again. If my life depends on it, baby. I promise to you, I'll be good to you. Hey, I got to have you. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I got to have you. Yes, I do. Talk to him. Well, damn, Stacey, you know, I've always thought I was the baddest mother in the world. 47 years doing this. But I found out from the pulpit to the studio, you wasn't a fan, baby. That's where I messed up at. But now, I want you back. One thing for sure, two things I know. I love her so. I want back. Baby, come on back. Oh, baby, come on back. I want you back. I want her back. I want you back. I want her back. I want you back. Oh yeah. I'm sorry, honey. Oh yeah. I can't live without you.
And top of a Thursday evening to you. Good evening to each and to every one of you. I feel simply marvelous on this particular Thursday. I'm going to busy man today, but I thank God for being here this evening. You know, today, good thing. Go and find your 3-time-a-month bleeding ass bitch ass of a mama, and you and your mammy can kiss my motherfucking ass. That bitch bleeds 3 times a month. Fuck you. And for all you motherfuckers that tell me how I need to do my goddamn show, if you don't like what I do, get the fuck off the goddamn page. Don't listen to me. You got to be a real ignorant motherfucker to be here listening to me, and you don't like me. Fuck you. Motherfucker say, you breathing hard. Well, goddamn. That's better than not breathing at all, you motherfucker, you. If I wasn't breathing at all, I'd be at Bernard's. Cocksucking motherfucker, you. Shit. Ooh. And, then I got this motherfucker that calls me for the total purpose of being disturbing. The only reason is to be annoying. And he calls me 40, 50 times a day, and I don't answer him. And that really irritates his ass, that I won't talk to him. And I won't talk to you. Okay? I won't talk to you. All right.
To your wireless carrier's voicemail system. Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice message system. At the tone, please.
All right. Okay. I feel great. Even I cussed you motherfuckers out. Thank you for that relief that I got from just cussing you motherfuckers out. Amen. The subject for tonight is, are we mixed? We look at what happened in Winder, Georgia. 14-year-old takes a gun on school property, kills four people. Four. Injures 9. These young people have lost their minds. But I look at Memphis, Tennessee, with all of the shooting and the killing of young people. I think at least 6 juveniles have been shot this week in Memphis. Girl was shot outside of Whitehaven Community Center today. She was involved in a fight. The shooter and 2 other females ran away. I don't know the ages of these young girls. At Gita, which is kindergarten through the 8th grade, they found a gun on a student at Gita. Now, how old do you think that kid was at Gita? Probably in the 8th grade. How old were you in the 8th grade? I don't remember how old I was in 8th grade. That's been decades ago. Probably about 11, 12 years old. Why did this child have a gun at Cheetah? Whose gun was it? Was it his mama's or his daddy, if he has one? Why did the adults or the parents not have the gun locked up, or why was the gun so available that this child was comfortable getting it and taking it to school? Was this child planning a copycat incident at Cheetah that took place in Appalachia School in Georgia. Tell the good thing they paid me. And if your mammy pays me, I'll take her straight to the fire for $9.95. So don't worry about who I talked about, because I'm talking about your mammy. A 3-time a month bleeding bitch. Tell your mammy that the tampon company is looking for a spokesman. Okay? Hey. Now, that's a serious question. Was this kid that we see that our children are influenced by TV, by records, videos? Was this child, who's probably 13, 14 years old at Cheetah in the 8th grade, had this child had it in his mind to repeat at Cheetah what took place yesterday in Winder, Georgia. Now that's a serious question. Elijah Williams said, don't listen, brother. If you don't like the sound, don't listen, brother. I can block you right now. How many of you as parents check your children every morning before they leave the house, heading to school? Do you check them? Do you check if you have a gun, rifle, shotgun, butcher knife in the house? Do you check to see if the pistol's still in the house, the shotgun, the rifle, the bear trap? Do you, as a parent, a responsible parent, do you do your due diligence to not only protect you and those in your house, but you do your due diligence to protect others. Because if this 14-year-old or 13-year-old student at Jeter had to start shooting in the classroom and in the school, he would have took somebody else out. These young people don't care. These young people are psychotic. There is, in my opinion, no hope for the youth of today. None. Okay? None. These children don't care. I had somebody tell me that he know of some young people that brag about dying, brag about killing, brag about being killed. They're leaving their mark on society by doing something stupid. There is no hope. They have no insurance. You won't call Joe. And that's the number on the screen. You need some insurance. Call Joe. 918-664-0090. Call him. Your child gets killed tonight. What you gonna do? You ain't got no money. You gonna try to penny up and nickel up enough money to have a funeral. His buddies that he run with ain't gonna contribute to his funeral fund. So, where are we in society tonight? We are dead men walking. Shanice, I was reading that just a minute ago that the father was arrested as well. One of the things that fascinated me yesterday is when they arrested this 14-year-old, they immediately charged him as an adult. Okay. Immediately. That's what needs to happen in Shelby. Jay, I'm talking to Jay Worth, I couldn't get it to work, man. I had to go audio stream straight from the OBS. I couldn't get it from the YouTube link. Let me see what they said about the father. The father of Colt Gray, the teen suspect in the Appalachia high school shooting, has been arrested. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation announced today. Colin Gray, 54, is being charged with involuntary manslaughter, second-degree murder, and cruelty to children, says the Georgia Bureau of Investigation. This is a developing story. It will be updated. Memphis. If we do not take control of our children, it's going to happen in Memphis. These children are too comfortable with taking weapons to the school properties. You as parents are not supervising your children. They leave your house in the mornings. Yeah. They leave your house. How many of you as parents take the time to frisk and check out your children in the morning? Or do you just let them leave the house? Yeah, that's what you do. That's what you do. You sit back. You ain't fixing no breakfast. You ain't praying with your children or praying over them. They just live a life of I do what I want to. She can't tell me what to do. And in fact, I don't give a fuck about what my mama said. I do what the fuck I want to do. That's the mentality of these heathens that are running the streets of Memphis and cities across this country. Memphis is not the only one, but Memphis, with its history and its record of recklessness and the irresponsibility of parents, it is going to happen in Memphis, Tennessee. it's going to happen here. But you as a parent, what the fuck you gonna do? You don't give a fuck. Don Mars, Pastor, I remember when we used to pray every morning in school before class started. They pray at school. Madeline O'Hare did that. But if prayer is important to you, you can pray at the house. You can teach your child to pray. I bet it was some little praying motherfuckers when that motherfucker started shooting yesterday. I bet some of them little boys and little girls started calling on Jesus. I bet there was some children and some grown folk in this school that has outlawed prayer in the school, calling on the Lord and saying, Lord, have mercy. Protect me, Lord. Don't let me get hit by a bullet. Because you do know, as we used to say back in the old days, ain't no bullets got no names on. There's no use. That's the reason I keep telling you about all Bernard's funeral home. You gonna have to bury some of them motherfuckers. Some of them motherfuckers need to be buried. They ain't no good to nobody while they're living. They ain't even good for themselves. Preacher, you sound like you want some of them to die. I do. Yes, I do. Because they don't care about my life, your life, or anybody else's life. They are loosely living. Every day this week, it's been a child or two that have been shot. When I look at all of this crime that's happening in the early hours of the day, 1, 2, and 3 o'clock in the morning, who gave these children the okay to be in the streets at 1, 2, and 3 o'clock in the morning? How loose are you as a parent that you don't keep up with the whereabouts it's hot in here. I need to cut the air on. I'm gonna open up the phone lines. I'm gonna take a commercial break. Because I need to cut the air on. I'm burning up. Do you want to talk about it? I want to give you the opportunity to talk about it. We'll be back in just a moment.
Do you need a custom designed t-shirt made for any occasion and you don't know where to go? Well, you want to call D2G Screenshots, owned by my good friend John Olam. John specializes in direct-to-garment printing. You can put anything on a t-shirt that you can take a picture of. You just snap it, send it, and wear it. No design is too hard for John. John will fix your t-shirts up in a matter of days and have it back to you. Whether it's for your business, whether it's for your community organization, whether it's for your girls' night out, whether you've got a motto or a theme that you want the world to know about, John Olam and D2G is the place to go. In fact, he's been doing the Cussing Pastor t-shirts now for a number of years, so I strongly recommend him. Call 279-0434. That's area code 901-279-0434. John got you.
When death comes to your family and you're left in charge of putting together a celebration of life program, you want that program to be memorable, beautiful, and to project the marvelous life that your loved one lived. Well, for your funeral program, you don't have to search or look around. You just need to call the obituary queen, D. Ferris of Ferris Media and Marketing and Alpha Omega Monuments. D takes pride in special design and production of your loved one's memorable program. After the funeral and your loved one is buried and you want that burial spot to be memorialized forever, call D for your monument. D. Ferris and Ferris Media and Marketing Management can take care of all of your print needs, both church and professional. And anything that you need, D can get it done. You're looking for a graphic expert? Call D at 901-440-6643. That's 901-440-6643, or go by 2960 Chelsea at Wofford.
In the time of bereavement, there are three things that's important to every family. That's service, professionalism, and cost. And if cost is a factor in your time of bereavement, then you need to be going to R.B. Bernard Funeral Services, where a complete funeral package starts at $1,895.
$1,895? My family spent $5,000. I told y'all don't come down here and we should have went to R. Bernard Funeral Service. Get my stuff and let's get up out of here. I mean, let's go.
brother, everything is going to be okay.
I hope so.
Because your family is now going to do like so many families in the Mid-South area and take their loved ones to R. Bernard Funeral Services, where they will honor any funeral policy. You heard me correctly. They will honor any funeral policy that you want to take to any other funeral home. R. Bernard got you. Look, let me tell you, they also have cremations that start at $695. You can't beat the service that you're going to get at R. Bernard's Funeral Services. Once your loved one arrives at R. Bernard Funeral Services, they're in the hands of qualified licensed funeral directors and mortician. R. Bernard's Funeral Home, located at 2764 Lamar. Give them a call in your time of bereavement. Area code 901-400-0100. Man, you at R. Bernard's Funeral Home now. I know you're happy.
Let me turn this mic back on. Thank you, Jay. Man, also call Joe for some insurance. 901-864-0090. They're gonna make that red tomorrow. Okay. Yeah. Well, Socrates, how you doing, man? In Chicago, Illinois, man. One of my good blues listeners. And I keep telling you about R. Bernard's Funeral Home, 2764 Lamar. You ain't got no insurance for $695? Go straight to the fire. Yeah, put you in the oven, baby. Cut it up to about between 1500 to 1900 degrees. Takes you about an hour and a half to 2 hours to be burned up according to your sides. But $9,695. No other black funeral home can offer you this. Okay? No. MJ Ford can't give you that. MJ Edwards can't give you that. R.S. Lewis can't give you that. The white folks that own them ain't gonna let them do that. Plus, all of these funeral homes do not own a retort. That's what we call it. They send your body. If your mama died tonight and you want to get her cremated, she got to go to the white people's. Because what these black funeral homes do, they send your body over on summer to Tennessee cremation services. Ask if you go into NJ Ford or go to one of the other funeral homes for cremation, ask them if y'all gonna do the cremation here. If they say yeah, tell them to show you the furnace. They can't because they don't have one. They get your money and give it to the white peoples. Then the white people burn you up. God got it. Then get off the page, brother. The white people are the ones that burn you up. So let me do this and do this and do a little bit of this and do that. Okay. So if your son or daughter gets up on a live tonight because they are out there living recklessly, write this number down. 901-440-0100. Okay. Keep that number handy. If your child is one that is always in trouble, keep that number handy. I want to say good evening to Preacher Tim. He's got a place called Hood Hibachi. Chinese and Japanese food. And he a brother called Hood Hibachi, hoping to do some advertising for him. Got hibachi chicken and hibachi steak and shrimp. Got some tempura, whatever it is. Got some Southern Avenue shrimp. Teriyaki salmon, teriyaki lamb. Some lobster tail, colossal shrimp. On Chinese cuisine, they got pepper steak, belt line, beef and broccoli, chicken lo mein, steak lo mein, shrimp lo mein. Okay. So we're going to see about advertising and see about, they delivered that out to me yesterday. Ooh. All right. How do you really feel about these young people? How do you feel about the Atlanta, really not in Atlanta, I think winter is about 30 minutes, 40 minutes from Atlanta. I think it's south. I will open up the phone lines for sensible conversations. If you're not sensible, I'm not going to even cuss you out. I'm going to just hang up on you. 901-231-9239. You can call me now. 901-231-9239. I'd like to get your feelings. How many of you have teenage sons? Okay. How does a young man, 12, 13, 14, 15 years old, even get out of the house to be in the streets at 12, 1, and 2? Or is it that the reason that they're able to get out is because they never come in? Okay. They never come home in the evening time. You don't have the light post rule at your house. Be home, be on this porch, be in this house. By the time the lights come on the pole, you don't have those rules. How many of you even chastise your children? We'll take a belt to them, a paddle to them, knock their ass down. How many of you will do that? How many of you will, or you do, check your children in the mornings? I'd like to hear from you. 901-231-9239. Are you a disciplinarian? Or are you one that just sit back and let your children, child, whatever, do whatever the hell they want to do? So y'all can answer. Y'all gonna sit there like knots on a log. You on there?
Yes, sir. How you doing, sir?
Fine, I can't hear you, sir. Speak up.
Yeah, can you hear me? I was saying that, are you able to hear me now?
Yes.
I'm not sure how much gun control will change anything because a lot of these guns are actually being sold out of the trunk of cars, and I think there are probably more guns on the black market than there are in gun stores. So I'm not quite sure how much gun control legislation would change the trajectory of these active shooters. I think until the hearts change, there's nothing that the laws changing is going to do as far as public behavior.
Well, I didn't bring up gun legislation, and I agree with you that the hearts have got to change, but most of all, parents' hearts got to change. Parents got to start to parenting. Stop being buddies and partners with their children and set down a rule of rules that come with consequences, sir.
Well, the problem is, sir, is that we're dealing with a generation of 14-year-old mothers and 28-year-old grandmothers and 45-year-old great-grandmothers and so it's really difficult to teach what they have never learned. And so it's not like the older generation where our grandmothers were a little bit more seasoned and they actually instilled and taught us from a totally different system than these younger parents. I think that we have compromised with our children in too many of the wrong areas, and so with too much compromising, it has come back to bite us in the rear end, and now we're paying the price for trying to compromise because we didn't either we didn't want to make them mad, or we were scared that of the repercussions by laying down the law. And so I think us compromising has come back to bite us, sir.
Well, I also think that when our society lost the control of their children and decided that I'm raising you, I'm feeding you, you live in my house, but if I want to discipline you, you can call the police on me. And the police is going to come and take me to jail for doing what I'm supposed to do as a parent. And when the child figures out that he's in a win-win situation as far as law enforcement is concerned, the child will use these means to get over on the parent.
I think the more love that's in the home, sir, I think that less discipline that will be required. And I think what we're dealing with is are homes where there's less love, and the parents are using spankings and discipline as a substitute for love. And I think if there was more love in the home, less discipline would be required.
Well, more love. So what do you call more love, man?
I'm saying as far as when I was speaking of love, I'm speaking of actually trying to teach in moments of calm versus trying to yell and scream and teach during emotional anguish. You teach out of love. You don't teach out of anger.
And you beat some ass.
Well, you do that as well, but you also do it with an understanding of the child having an understanding of why. And he should tell the parent why she's facing the discipline or why he's facing the discipline that they're facing. He should be able to communicate with his parents so there's a clear understanding of how he crossed the line and how she crossed the line and the reason why they're being punished.
Well, Scripture says that foolishness is the way of a child, but the rod of correction will drive it from him. I think that parents in my coming up, I'm 67. You didn't negotiate with a child. You said what it is, and that's what it is. If you don't do what I say, I'm gonna beat your ass. And I think that when we go back to the ass whoopings, I'm gonna whoop your ass in love. When we go back to the ass whooping, an ass whooping a day will keep the penitentiary away.
Well, I don't think a whooping is not going to beat out a demon. Sometimes, some of this is spiritual warfare we're dealing with these kids, and they really need to. And I think that we also should treat it as such.
So, but wait a minute, sir. Where did the demon come from?
Well, you don't know who they're hanging around when they leave the house.
So, and you mentioned a second ago about the age of the mothers and things of this nature. Is the demon a part of their DNA?
It could be. I think generational curses are real, and it very well could be.
Okay. So if the mama is a demon, the child can't be anything else other than a demon.
Well, how do you cast it? Well, you have to. That's where I just explained to you, sir, that there's spiritual warfare involved, and we can't leave out that spiritual piece.
Well, so I don't think that we can pray it away.
Well, you can cast it out.
How you gonna cast it out?
I mean, just like that child in the book of Mark, Jesus said this kind comes out not just through prayer, but through prayer and fasting. So when you think about that little bad demon and over in the book of Mark, and he ended up having to cast out that demon, you have to take that same approach, that same casting out that happened in the Bible is still, you still cast out demons in this season.
Well, what I think that casts a demon is a good ass whooping. A good ass whooping will cast a demon away. Demon will get up and go and run in somebody else, because he know as long as he stay in you, he gonna get an ass whooping, and the demon don't want no ass whooping.
Well, I just think that may be a part of the process. I'm not saying that the whoopings are not involved, but I just also think that some praying and fasting is along with the whooping. I just don't think you can spank a child and think that he's just gonna modify his behavior, or she's gonna modify her behavior.
So you want me to fast and go hungry because this little motherfucker here is cutting up. Let me just beat your ass and tell you I'm beating your ass, and if you do this shit again, I'm gonna beat your ass again.
That's not working.
Well,
it's not working, sir.
I don't think that there's anything that we can do right now, sir, in our society that is going to work. We've tried the mentoring. They don't want to be mentored. They don't want to listen.
Well, the problem is when you're mentoring them, you got to go drop them off somewhere. So everything that the mentor has taught the child, he's dropping them off back in the same environment.
Well, we can't take you from your parents. The law won't let us say you're a no good parent. This child needs to go find him some new parents. So when he go get some new parents, he gonna take that old bullshit that he was already doing into the atmosphere of the new parent.
Well, we just do the best we can, sir. That's the only thing. I mean, I think that because it's you can see some kids out there that are doing well. So apparently some parents are doing something right. It's not every child.
But what these parents did, they started at the crib. Many of these parents are waiting till these children are halfway grown to talk to them about anything that is a disciplinary measure. They're you're allowing your children around any type of element. You don't care whether the little children, the boys that they're running with have any sense of anything.
Well, I will say this, that the children's behavior, they repeat, and they will do everything that we hope that they don't hear or hope that they don't see.
All right, sir. Thank you so much. We've talked about 15 minutes. Thank you, sir. 8:08 is the time. That was a good conversation, though. But if you're running with your children, y'all friends. My daughter is my best friend. Shouldn't be. My son and I do everything together. Shouldn't be. If when a child is born, the doctor holds the child upside down and spanks that child on his ass to give him life, don't you think that an ass whooping, if it gives you life, can maintain your life? What you think about it? What do you think about it? Why are many of you as parents, I don't want to raise my child like my mama did me. You buying $300 and $400 shoes. You want to buy tennis or Nikes for a child that can't spell Nikes. Yeah, he can't spell Nike. But you want him so that he can carry on a fashion trend. You want him to be dressed in the best with name brands on it. They had a thing called something called True Jeans or something with it. You wearing true jeans, but you're lying about everything. I'm just saying. Don't know his name on the side of a boxcar. A train going down the track with his name on it. And you don't give him one of them fucked up ass names. And when you see the train coming down there, what that mama, what that word is, mama. Children don't know how to tell time. What the teacher on the page is saying. You don't know how to tell time. Somebody says spanking doesn't work. Every motherfucker in prison was spanked. How you know that? You get in prison? Then you hear somebody saying, I'm inquiring now with a family law attorney about surrendering custody of my 11-year-old. Curses fight, steals, ADHD, slightly autistic, and I feel like he is bipolar. Now, John Glenn, when I see you saying that you are inquiring of a lawyer how to give up your custody of 11-year-old, and you talk about all these things that the child is doing. Shit, well, that sounds like fucked up. It sounds like you fucked up somewhere. Now you want to give up your responsibility. And, I don't see any court saying that, okay, Mr. Glenn, you got an 11-year-old. We're going to turn him loose on society. Where is an 11-year-old going? Where? So what does it say to you about you, Mr. Glenn, when you openly admit that you can't supervise and you can't handle an 11-year-old? Why? Why is it that here's a 11-year-old fights, he steals, da 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 da. He got the ADHD and all that shit. And you can't control it? I didn't get that letter you supposed to send me. So do you think that the state should create a place for these habitually criminalized children? What time is it? 20 minutes after the hour of 8 o'clock. I'm tired. Shit. Tomorrow's Friday. So, Bro Glenn, what do you think that you failed this 11-year-old? What did you fail, man? Come on. What part of Berlin did you take part in? What role did you play in your failure of your 11-year-old? Do we blame social media? Do we blame Facebook and TikTok and Instagram? Is Memphis next?
Iris. To accept, press.
Go ahead, Iris.
How you doing, Pastor?
I'm doing fine, baby. How are you?
I'm well. So, I know you read your Bible. You know exactly what's happening.
What's happening?
And I do agree with the man. That this is spiritual warfare. This is what it is. Satan has always reigned the earth. And people that don't know struggle have no reason to seek God. I disagree with the man when it comes to young mothers, because mothers always have been young. They've always been 14. They've always been 12, 14, and 16 years old. Mothers have always been that. So it's not that they're young, it's that they never had to struggle. Our ancestors or grandmothers and grandfathers and great-grandmothers, they were spiritual people because they had struggle. This society has given people everything. So they no longer know struggle. So they no longer seek God. And Satan is just taking over. It is spiritual warfare. It is demonic possession. You can look at the patterns.
All right, give me the pattern.
The patterns are just like I was talking about the young man. I'm not sure what school it was. I can't remember. It's been a few years ago. There's just a incident. It happens all the time. But the patterns are that they watch their friends get killed for the same lifestyle and they don't change anything. It's something wrong with that. That's not normal. You know, I can't see, me and my friend can't be doing the same thing and she died and my eyes don't open and say, I'm gonna die too. Instead, these people say, save me a spot. And the book of Esdras in the Apocrypha, which I know you read as well, will tell you, I sent you the verse, that mothers will give birth to demons, to monsters. It tells you that. Everything is not of God. Everything is not of God. The devil is building his army too.
Okay.
It's people that are born knowing they're going to hell, knowing they are children of the devil. Everybody is not of God. Yes, God is love and he loves everybody, but he has an expectation of you. And you are aware of that. Pastor.
Yes.
I know you will. You can't just, the God, he ain't that kind of God. He is a very loving God. But he's also a jealous God.
And
he has an expectation of you.
And he's a God with a wrath.
Exactly. So you know, you have to repent with a sincere heart. And you have to know and believe that Jesus walked in the flesh.
Okay.
I mean, so yes, sir.
You ain't gonna get no argument with me. I believe that many of these children are born demonic. Mm-hmm. But when I look at the demonic birth, I got to go back to he that plant the seed in the fertile ground called the womb. I got to look at the female till her garden, does she water her garden knowing that she has a seed in it, or does she allow the seed to come forth as the demon?
You already know that the demon, what's his tactic? He is to persuade. That's what he does.
So,
come on now, you are the Bible reader.
So,
let's talk scripture.
But let's go here, Iris. When that child is born by this young mother, okay, and I agree with you, every young mother is not the same. Okay.
And mother's been young for decades.
Right. My mother was 16 when I was born.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay. I don't know how old your mama was. But
my mama was 19.
Okay.
But still, my grandmother was young.
So I had a grandmother. I had a great grandmother. I had a grand aunt that also tilled my garden and my mama's garden when I was born. That said that here are the rules and the regulations for this house. Okay.
So listen to this. But let me go there right quick for you. How old are you?
67.
That means so your grandmother was the daughter of sharecroppers or ex-slaves at some point. Those people struggled. So they sought God.
Not only did they, we are all descendants of.
Yes, but I'm talking about directly. I'm talking about people that know the struggle. When they got to my age group, we got 50-year-old people that act like they 25, and they'll tell you that 50 is the new 30. The women will have on short skirts and big ass eyelashes and wigs. The men got their pants slouching, and then the ones that's training these 14-year-old boys that's outside who mama ain't watching them. Them people did not grow up. They did not grow up because our parents, when it got to our parents in the 70s, black people were in a better position financially. So their children didn't have to struggle. So it's only gotten progressively worse because now this society provides everything for people. People don't have to go to work for nothing. The Bible says a man that don't work don't eat. But these people eat and don't work. They don't know struggle. So they have no reason to seek God. And this society don't make you believe in them either. They preach against them. They took them out of school, just like you said. They took them out. We didn't even take our kids to church because we were tired of going. We didn't understand. We didn't have capacity to understand that it was necessary.
Well, I think another thing, Iris, we didn't, 20 years ago, 25 years ago, we didn't see this day coming.
No, we didn't.
We didn't see it. We didn't see 13, 14, 15-year-olds committing crimes. We didn't see that. We didn't see parents allowing their children to be in the streets at 1, 2, or 3 o'clock in the morning. We didn't see it. This new...
The parents ain't grown up.
Okay, so you get as the man said, the 14, 15, 16-year-old parent who has a mama that ain't but 10 years older than them and got a grandmother that's 10 years older than them, have not shaped them and molded them into adulthood, have not molded them into being parents. They don't even know how to cook no cornbread.
They didn't have to go without.
Okay.
None of these people had to go without. You still ain't talking but about 40, 50 years old. That's what I'm telling you. We did not go without. My generation, I'm 53. We did not go without.
But
commodities.
Wait a minute. But let me say this, Iris, and somebody made the point on the page. Struggle is not a rite of passage to be a damn through. Because
it's not.
Because you are a struggling mama doesn't mean that I got to allow your no good ass son to rob me, to carjack me. That I have got.
They don't know struggle.
So
they don't know struggle.
So it ain't always about the struggle, though. I hear you, Iris, about the struggle. Okay, all right. There is a struggle, but there are a lot of folk that have struggled that ain't never been to jail, that have not been arrested, have not been in the prison system. It is the mindset of whoever. And the word, since you're giving me the word says, if you resist Satan, he must flee from you. There is no...
If you know him,
Well, no, Iris, come on now, shit. Now don't give me that shit. There are, right from wrong. When the carjacker comes up to you with his pistol out and tries, and not only tries, but takes your car, he knows it's wrong. And all he got to do is resist the temptation. Okay. The song says, yield not to temptation, because the yielding is the sin.
Yeah, that's before the spirit took over. We can go back to the book of Mark, and we know Legion, and Legion said, when God asked him, who was he? What's his name? He said his name is Legion. We are many. Legion is 3,000 to 5,000 spirits. Once those spirits overtake you, you are not in control. Just like that boy that was shooting around here and shooting these people in these cars, when they got him down there, they asked him what he do. What's the first thing they say? I don't know. They don't know. But it's time for me to go. We'll talk another time.
And send me that paperwork.
Okay.
All right. Okay. All right. Some good conversations here tonight. But your child, you can't use the flip whistle no more. The devil made me do it. You can't use that. You made you do that. Your influences, whatever is influencing you, you allowed that to influence you. Understand. John says, Jesus was speaking, and he recorded Jesus saying that Satan, who is the enemy, comes to steal, to kill, and to destroy. Kill your dreams, kill you. Not only is to steal your car, but steal your future when you are sentenced to life in prison. Destroy everything that is around you. But Jesus said in that, but I have come. No matter what the enemy does, who came to steal, to kill, and to destroy, I have come that ye may have life and have it everlasting. It is what it is. 8:37. The past is tired. God also talks about turning away from you. You as a parent have a spiritual responsibility to the child that you give birth to. Okay? Train him up in the way that he should go, not in the way that he wants to be or the way he wants to go, so that his days will be long on this life, on this earth. The Bible tells you that obedient or disobedient child, his life is going to be cut short. When you, and the thing, some of you as parents, you are members of the Missionary Baptist Church, the Church of God in Christ. You shout every Sunday. You run every Sunday. You speak it in tongues every Sunday. I don't see that, Pastor. Yes, you do. You don't raise your children. You don't know right now at 20 minutes before the hour of 9 o'clock. You don't know where all your children are right now. They ain't answering the phones when you call them. Some of you are profiting and benefiting from the misdeeds of your children.
Lee Jefferson. To accept, press 1.
Yes, who is this?
Yes, this is Miss Jefferson. I was listening.
Ma'am, speak up so I can understand you.
I said, this is Mrs. Jefferson, and you have a very interesting topic tonight.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
I would like to share a few views regarding the topic. What we have now in our society is we have a bunch of fearless young people between the age of 11 through age 18.
Okay.
These young people are fearless. Their home is no longer safe and conducive to learning. And so they are fearless. They are going to be verbally abusive, physically abusive. They are wreaking havoc in the home and in the streets. They are out here trying to do the best they can. They are misguided, misled, no discipline in the home, and the parents are not disciplined enough. So what you have is, you have a bunch of fearless, dangerous young people. Mm-hmm. And they are fearless, which means they don't fear the police. They will roll up on the police and say, I dare you, come on. And they are prepared. They have guns, they have money, they have sneakers, they have clothes. And so they don't have to work. And so they have instilled fear into their parents. And so the parents just say, they throw their hands up and say, hey, go your way. Do as you please. And so they're so fearless because they'll go in a school with a gun and say, okay, I'm going to take some people out. I don't care. I'm going out. I'm gonna make myself known. And they do something big, epic, and dangerous. And they are fearless. You think they're worried about consequences? No, because the consequences doesn't instill fear in them. So when you are a fearless person, you do anything.
Yes.
So when I grew up in a single parent home. I was respectful to my mother. She raised 3 daughters. Once I graduated from high school, I went to college. I pursued my education. I worked on my job until I retired. I got married. I have a husband, 3 beautiful children, raised them, instilled in them my home was safe, conducive to learning. And my daughter came home one day from middle school and said, Mom, my friend, she's in trouble. She said she's staying at a hotel because her mother got her boyfriend in the house, reaping havoc, and she don't want to stay there. So she was working with my daughter, and when I picked my daughter up, I said, well, young lady, you want me to drop you off at home? She said, no, ma'am. She said, I'm staying somewhere else and I want my mother to know where I'm living.
Mm.
So there's a lot going on in these homes. And so these young people out here are what? They have no support system. African American black males and little black girls, we do not have the support system. My mother raised 3 daughters by herself. I never saw a man come to the house. Never. If she had a boyfriend, I didn't see it. We had a curfew. We wasn't even allowed to have company. She said, don't have nobody in my house.
Mm.
She said, don't have nobody in my house. And my sister tried her. And she took a 20-year-old with an extension cord. She said, I told you. How old are you, young man? He said, I'm 20. And my God, she called my sister in there. She called me. I said, what you doing? She said, what you doing? I said, I'm doing my homework, Mama. She said, come here. Watch this. Sit down. And she whooped him and made us watch.
She whooped who?
She whooped the 20-year-old.
Okay.
And made us watch. She said, I don't want you in my house around my girls. Period. Now come back in here again. They're going to carry you out on your back. And that scared the life out of me. I didn't even see nothing else. Yeah. And my sister left. She decided that, hey, you know what? I'm leaving. I'm getting out of here. As soon as I graduate, I'm getting out of here. And that's exactly what she did. Don't give him my food. Don't give him no plate. He can't eat. None of that. So we don't have parents like that anymore. They want to be friends with their children. Drink with them. Smoke with them. So it's a lot going on. And I don't know what we're going to do. Pray, but fearless. These young people are fearless. Fearless. Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate your comments.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Matthews. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Great. Great comments and great calls tonight. Man, I don't know what we're going to do. I have always been a man of prayer and faith. But I believe that God is just letting us live the lives that we want to. And God is just tired of us. Second Chronicles says, if my people who are called by my name, that would be church folk, you believers, and you. If my people who are called by my name would humble themselves and pray, seek my face, and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and heal the land. Church folk, Baptist, Muslim, Church of God in Christ, Methodist, if my people who are called by my name will humble themselves, seek my face, and turn from their wicked ways. After y'all do all of that, then somebody said then will I hear from heaven and heal the land. If God does not allow his wrath on this country, God is going to have to apologize to Noah. Noah, you preached for 120 years that it was going to rain. They wouldn't listen to you, Noah. I gotta apologize to you, but these Negroes that I have placed on the earth, them Negroes, the Negroes that I brought out of the cotton fields and the tobacco fields, the ones that were being whooped by the slave master, the ones where the dogs and the fire hoses were turned on, I've been good to these people. But they're turning from me. I blown from the back of the bus to like Iris driving the bus. I gave them the natural hair, but they thought that their freedom was in the white man, so they picked up the white man's identity, his hairstyle, his lashes. God bless you tonight. All they got to do is return unto me, and I'll return unto them the joy of my salvation. That is, tell them that salvation doesn't just mean that they can go to heaven. Tell them that I will heal their land, and the land that they call Memphis and North Memphis and South Memphis and Chicago will be blessed. God is a forgiving God. God will take your iniquities and your sins, won't even hold them against you. He will throw them into the sea of forgetfulness. I'm not going to hold it against you. Just repent and come back to me. I've missed you. Damn. What we're going to do? God, we dependent on you. But as I say that we're dependent on you, you dependent on us. God's depending on you to raise your children. Set some rules and some guidelines. 2 minutes before the hour, 9 o'clock. God's on his way back. And he's looking for a church without a spot or a wrinkle. We've got to learn how to thank him and praise him. Whatever shape that you're in tonight, and I'm not taking any more calls, you're in pretty good shape for the shape that you're in. God's holding you responsible. God is not just holding you responsible for the lie you told, the adultery, the fornication. God is holding you responsible for not raising your children, and his commandment was raise them in the way that they should go. And if you raise them in the way that they should go, juvenile court won't be full. The carjacking will stop. God said tonight on Thursday, just give me a chance to prove to you that I am God. And that I'm not a liar. Quit giving all the power to the devil and the enemy. Oh, he got some power, but I have all power. I'm omnipresent. That means that I'm everywhere at the same time. In fact, I keep bumping into myself. See, so I put on here, peace, be still. You do know, brother, and I'm finna leave, that Jesus was sleep in the bottom of the ship. The winds were blowing, the thunder was rolling. The ship was being tossed. Somebody says, "What of Jesus? Carest not thou that we perish?" And Jesus came and stood on the bow of the ship. He looked into the atmosphere and said, "Peace, be still." And quicker than quick, the winds obeyed his will. In America, we're in a storm. Our young people are the lightning, the thunder, and the wind. They're the elements. God, on a Thursday night, we're asking you, to let peace be still.